All right, hosers, welcome back to another video. And today the question is, how does Mark Carney's New Year's message ignore the real problems us Canadians face? Liberals, are they just completely out of touch? This is my hoser take. No spin, just the facts with a conservative edge. And I say that with a smile. Okay. Now, Carney throws out vague, and I mean vague, challenges in unity fluff. But he skips the mess that his government has created. Poilievre and the Conservatives are the one focused on fixing everyday struggles for families. Liberals are drifting further and further from reality. Let's hose it up, shall we? Now here's the deal. This comes from a Canadian Press Report article, okay? Carney's New Year message says 2025 had more than its share of challenges. But Canada is strong when united. He talks about joy, caring nation, and carrying values into 2026. No mention of those challenges actually were, right? Didn't say a thing about that. Now here's the real hoser take. Liberals. We all know the Liberals over the last 10 years have caused most of those problems with policies that drove up living costs, weakened our economy, and let crime rise in numerous communities. Carney dodges the blame, like a Liberal does, right? And hides behind feel-good words, while families like yours and mine struggle. We struggle big time to pay those bills. Poilievre and the Conservatives, they have been stepping up with clear action. Bring down housing costs by speeding up construction and cutting all that massive Liberal red tape. Crack down on violent crime with tougher sentences and balance the budget to stop wasteful spending that fuels inflation. That's delivering safe streets, affordable homes, and stable finances that people can count on. Liberals, Liberals are like a guy who burns the turkey on New Year's, but still toasts to great meals ahead. Poilievre is the one ready to cook a proper feast. That's the point there, okay? Now, if you look on my whiteboard here, I wrote down Carney's New Year talk. You guys are all seeing that up there, okay? Now, okay, New Year talk. Now, this is about Carney saying challenges and unity without naming Liberal failures, like higher costs and weaker safety. He's not going to mention that anyways, but he doesn't mention any of that. Now, here's the real hoser view. Liberals are out of touch, and they have been since Trudeau. Last 10 years, out of touch, pretending everything's fine while ignoring how their spending and policies are hurting working families like yours and mine. Poilievre's Conservatives have been connecting with voters by fighting for practical change, faster home building for lower rents, stricter crime laws for safer neighborhoods, and balanced budgets to keep prices down. All of that sort of stuff makes sense. Why not give them a chance? So in conclusion, Carney's New Year talk ignores the real pain that the Liberals have caused the last decade, completely out of touch with struggling Canadians. Canada needs to give Poilievre and the Conservatives a chance. Their practical leadership, such as more homes to make rent affordable, tougher crime laws for peace of mind, and balanced budgets for stable prices. I say it's time for a change. We really do need one. We've given the liberals over a decade, and they failed. Why not give Poilievre and the Conservatives a chance? And that's my briefing.